Okay, so greetings. I'm sorry. I cannot collect myself and come down until I do a couple of videos here and talk about this. Um, the thing is, this needs to be addressed. This cunning nature of Pakistani Muslim Kashmiris, Punjabis, corrupted head to toe. And I listened to Afghan Baijan on YouTube with this Pakistani. I could not listen to him. I have no patience, and I've said it on live stream again and again on Facebook. What needs to be addressed here should be addressed. Okay, Christian Fair is an American lady who is a Pakistani critique. They wouldn't let her talk on BBC, shut her up completely. So they wouldn't let her talk, completely shut her up. You see, these Pakistanis have grown up to see that they blame others all the time, but not themselves. They don't see their own mistake. Some human nature it is, very, very tragic. I didn't have this. I used to look at myself. I know. I know that I used to listen to, I cannot explain about, I've already said this on my live stream Facebook many times. You have to know my nature before this mind control, distance mind control symptoms and all this. So this cunning thing. See now what Hasham Khan, he looks like, he's like a taxi driver, Punjabi here. They're so cunning. Urdu mein, they can say it without even using the F word, and I replied to him using, yes, you can F my mother, the full word and all this. Har Sultan as this, okay, he's telling me not to, no, it is, we have to highlight, right? Everywhere, but you can't do it in the UAE. You can't do it in Pakistan. Because if you do it in Pakistan, you will not be able to go there. तुम्हारी माँ को, यानी मेरी माँ को निचोड़ के, मुझे भी निचोड़, यानी they squeeze the blood slowly, but surely and very tightly. जकड़ के रखा है. Someone said she found out about me in Pakistan, Karachi, when we were living there. I was consulting people and talking to them about my health. They were also concerned for my life. She said she found out someone has like strained, kept you like in a straining condition. You know, when I took my mother to Dr. Farooq Ahmed, 1987, she has the therapy. My mother used to come back. I'm not going to say this, I've already said this. My mother's case, this fraud, Dr. Farooq Ahmed, origin Kashmiri, Punjabi in Pakistan. Ziaul Haq, that dictator, gave her free land. And since childhood, these Kashmiris, you know who got me? Smoking, small child. I was coughing, Safdar Kashmiri. Cursed. Lanat Allah. Okay, I don't know if, I'm just, don't take me as a Muslim when I say, but I do feel the curse, their religion back to them, their belief, according to their belief, which they are cursed. according to the Quran and the Sharia law, इनको कोरे, they should be stoned to death. But yeah, we have a soft heart. That's why I called my cousin here. You see, I don't have to shout at this taxi driver. I just, like a detective or who are the investigation team. They go, they send their spy in like that. So sometimes, I try to see how far they will go with me. He was, the taxi driver was shouting back at me loudly, saying things to me, giving it back to me. Chup nahi ho raha. He wasn't shutting up. Okay? Then they will tell you, listen to that Pakistani who's working in Abu Dhabi, a proud Pakistani. Yeah? Okay, I have to, tired. Afghan Baijan. Where shall I can't start properly, so I'll just go to this. Oh yes. What is the matter with you? Yes, I, in my childhood, wore a bikini, swimsuit, was going to Swiss cottage. No man, no woman, no little teenager molested me. No, a British European teenager molested me. See, if you don't believe me, I'll just have to look into my YouTube library. Just a minute. Hello, sorry, I cannot wait. Oh, this thing is also taking time. I have to shuffle between two accounts on YouTube because one I felt was hacked or something, or maybe I didn't. Oh no, I can't tell properly. I cannot. What is going on? Okay, what's going on with my account? One account, so I made another one. Before I couldn't. My memory, Google memory was going short, running short, and was full up because of the all this problems, pictures and all. So I made a new account. And now I can. Now I've left the old accounts. I made a new account on YouTube. This one, last time, I'm shuffling between two. Okay, so this Afghan Baijan, and this Pakistani working in Abu Dhabi was saying first and foremost what I think I cannot bring Christian because they will attack. They will say the Irani. What have the Shias done to you Muslims in Pakistan? What did the Iranis do to you Pakistanis that you killed your man from Sipai Saiba, right? Haris Sultan, cleverness, simultaneously, zara complain karo, you will get such a backlash. Abhi, you know why he's not getting a backlash from his own Pakistanis? Because there's a vested interest for Pakistan. He's getting a backlash here from India Hindus. That's what they're saying. But this person, Haris Sultan, ask yourself. See, it's very clever. The human rights, he's not getting a backlash now from his Pakistanis, Muslims. So what are they showing? What are they showing? See, they may have put Haris Sultan there on YouTube to show Now, I will calm down, try to calm down. I'll have another coffee or tea, and without breakfast, I'm doing this. I just woke up. I will show you there's a vested interest of Pakistan right now. Pakistan is in a terrible crisis. Okay? And he's in Australia. Someone, I don't know, maybe they made it up, I don't know, that behead you and all this from some Pakistani Muslim, another fellow Pakistani Muslim of his must have said this. There's a vested interest to leave, like Islam badnaam nahi ho. Or, no, wait a minute. It's like, by hook or by crook. Or something. I can't find the proper words for it. But now they're concentrating more on India than they are. I don't go to this person's, I don't know his psychology. But perhaps it's that Kashmiri, Dr. Feroz Ahmed's cunning. My father used to say all the time, again and again, in Pakistan, growing up, I mean, he's done business there. He says, I would never do business in Pakistan. It's just because you people live here and have to be here. And he had another wife, also Pakistani. Third, fourth, fifth. I don't know why he does this. Marrying Pakistanis, when Pakistanis, he says, are the most cunning people of the cunning. They're kings, queens of cunningness and connivingness. Bikini pehne, if they wear, तो Italy में वो my friend there's a they used to go for the weekends. She used to take her child, a married woman, bikini, and never in my life in the Christian Catholic Goan home, like I got a family, I could say things. It's not like the Christians do say there that these Pakistani, that's why, not for me. You know what? Later on, Mr. Sa's blogs, I said, oh my God, did they put this gate there? There wasn't a gate. There wasn't a gatekeeper at the blocks of where Miss Asteria Desa used to live in Karachi. Later on in 1990 somewhere, yeah, they started to put, they said no, because these Pakistani young men come and they cheerify, harass, annoy our women, girls, and females. Not for you. Not because I used to go there for Mr. That stopped. After some 2-3 years at Mr. Sa's blocks. The whole, the buildings there, it's called the blocks. They put this thing because I've been there alone in the night time. Daryl came, Jude. I can trust them with my eyes closed. They wouldn't take advantage of me. They wouldn't harass me and all this. Only the one neighbor got physical with me, manhandled me. Because I was there, I did. Because what Mr. Sa said about, that I've disturbed the neighbor's children and all this, and that's why now he had this child, another one, a boy, so that's why he manhandled me. But, Pakistani men coming there, these Christians got frustrated. So they put a gate there, the Catholic blocks. They put a gate there and they put a gatekeeper. We couldn't even take our car inside and park it. There were no, and no, we couldn't even, in the beginning it was so strict. Then you need to get a pass, or some neighbor the neighbor you're visiting has to come and tell. This is how strict they became in Sadr, the Catholics. Do you realize what what savages these Pakistani men, these men, and because now, Zada Barg, like they had they had a store there, like a utility store, and more apartments. So they had to do this. It was so sad. There was a time when they didn't have, when things were safe. In church, in our Imam Bargas, we needed security guards. So we need to address these things, but seems that Haris Sultan type, and they're all now concentrating on the Hindu. And he does his bit on Pakistan and this and that. I don't know what he does. I'm not sure. But he can't take a case up properly and go through a case like mine. So I'm going to, like, bikini pehante, hamara Islam, our Islam is so, I didn't want to, because I knew that, Abu Dhabi and Pakistan, they are Muslims, and anything I say, because I felt like trapped in this, between America, Israel, and Pakistan in my mind all the time, even now, like, but we Muslims, aren't we better, and this, and isn't America bikini पहने, America नंगे फिरे, अपने कंट्री में फिर रहे हैं, अगर वो किसी को टच नहीं करते, कुछ नहीं करते, तुम लोगों का क्या जाता है, तुम लोगों का इतना अच्छा इस्लाम हमारा कि ना जिना होता है, ना गवर्नमेंट कुछ एक्शन ले नहीं सकती है पाकिस्तान में. अफगानिस्तान की तारीफ कर रहा था. Okay, I'm going to oh God. So he was Afghan Baijan was saying that so you see these kind of cases like 400 men, the recent case of 400 men. Even Khilda, what's his name? Sorry, I've forgotten. He comes, he does personal videos against Pakistan. He said, I wouldn't, Pakistan is such a country. Pakistani, I've forgotten his name, sorry, what's his name? He does personal live streams or videos on Facebook. That day he came about that lady who they harassed for 4 hours or some hours. I'm not sure how many hours, I've forgotten now. I found out through Pathan Bhai on YouTube. At least the Catholic men, Christian Catholic men in Pakistan, we can trust with our eyes closed. No, but you know where the mind goes now. They'll take me to, these Catholic Christians, they don't wear shalwar kameez. They're like Americanized or British, Europeanized, and they see this fuzul cheezon pe jayega. And they think too much. Come down from your high horses. This is how I could go into this bad feeling against the Catholics of Pakistan. What did they did to the Christian nurse? No, forget that. Okay, they'll try to bring something just, as an example. Baba, if you don't... so there are some good things about them. At least I did not get molested by their brothers, their sons, their uncles. Do you get it? We can't trust a single Pakistani Muslim man. रात को उसको शैतान आए, मुझे टच करे, क्या करे. Hostel in London. Tube station, underground, tubes. So, Marble Arch, Oxford, sometimes even Earl's Court. Tube stations. We are standing there, holding on to that pole. And so much rush sometimes. They wouldn't look, they wouldn't touch. Touch is something like you're so close to this British man or European. They're looking down and someone is reading a book, someone is, going to work. They're so busy nowadays. Since my time, we didn't have the mobiles and all that. Probably they have their tab and looking at painters come to our hostel, drinking tea. I was like looking at them. I mean, I was looking at them. They would think that I'm staring at them. No, I just went lost in this. I was like, oh. So these strange painters, this is, painters, what are they? But such disciplined men, are like, they're in the smoking room. If we had to smoke in Pakistan, Karachi, in a hostel, I wouldn't live in a flat alone. My father would not allow me, neither would I want to, unless it is a great, like from here in the UAE, I have to run away or something, deported to Pakistan. Or I want to go bus from out of frying pan into the fire, kind of a thing. Now, Dubai, UAE, I have this, I don't know, I have this good feeling that they want to change, they want to bring a better, it's a cosmopolitan, it is a cosmopolitan city, Dubai, a lot of foreigners. So you get my point. Here with taxis, I'm going to, if I can afford, I will save money for the end. When I have to go in a taxi, they charge extra. The private taxis, if you call them, they charge extra. So I'm thinking of, I was told that the Uber is really good here. They have like Sri Lankan people and they're very educated and, Zaban nahi hai inme. From Kerala, I could never pronounce that, sorry. So, I can't trust Pakistanis. First, the corruption, head to toe, ungratefulness, blaming others but not themselves, playing victim cards. Very, very cunning. My father used to, not only me, my father said I would never do business here. This fraud, like dishonesty, it's like left, right, and center, the way it is. He said, I will never do business. If you ask my heart, I would never do business here. So, can you afford? Maybe Haris Sultan can. This boils my blood. when you point fingers at India and all this, have you been to India? If you haven't been to India and you know someone in India, can you trust that person? I don't know what videos are coming on YouTube. And also my life, once I went on Dystopia now, oh God, they messed up my mind. See, like a little, they'll turn my mind to there and here and bomb blast inside. If I don't go to Dystopia to reason, but not myself. So you see this Pakistani mindset, very cunning, very cunning. As some palmist told me that you are, thank God, I'm not from Pakistan. I have a European, I have a foreign mindset. They told me, you are not, the way you think and all this, you are not from Pakistan. The innocence we have, perhaps, the naiveness, कोई भी आके हमें, according, no, I won't use the word, fool, deceive, dishonesty, cunning, conniving, same thing we come back to, round and round in circles, just explaining the examples. So what was I going? Bikinis. हमारा रिलीजन इस्लाम इतना अच्छा है ये है वो है